Welcome everyone to Devo's Weed Chronicles. I am he, Devo. How y'all doing, man? I hope you guys are doing great today. I hope everybody's good and medicated. And hey, man, if you ain't ever been in here before, please hit that like button. Watch the video, check it out. Hit that subscription. Then the bell. We do a live panel sometimes, man. It's pretty cool. You need to be a part of it, man. It is awesome. Hey, guys, smoke them if you got them, okay? Awesome medicine. Hey, guys, today's story is kind of goes back to when we were teenagers, I guess. I had this a baby blue Camaro, okay, the Ratmobile. Oh God, I love that car. A little 3-speed, 6-cylinder Camaro, and I had 2 slotted rims. You guys know what those are, man. Back in the 80s, they were like either SS Krager, a shiny, or a dull slotted rim. Well, I had 2 real skinny drag strip looking front tires, man. They wasn't very wide on my car. And I had 60 slick 60s on the back, man, with baby moons. I was looking for the other slotted rim. Well, I found them, but they were like for super wide tires. So like an N50 back then. Okay. Remember them dudes? Like they were pretty close to a drag, a big tire on a drag car. Kinda. Well, it had a little bit of tread on these tires. I traded for them. Man, I had to have them so that, because I didn't have the money to buy the, good rubber to put on, on the car. So I thought that rubber was pretty good looking. It had tread. Anyway, run them low, man. Run these tires low, man. You don't want to put a lot of air in them, run them low. Okay, man, young kid. Anyway, we fill these, put these tires on, man. I'm excited. Had air shocks on it, and everything. Excited we're going to a concert. Well, the sun's beaming down, man. I mean, burning us up, putting these tires on. Well, we get the tires and everything, right? And I pick up my buddies. By the time I pick my buddies up, we got to drive 75 miles where this concert's going on, okay? It turns black. Oklahoma storm, blows up out of nowhere, man, and it rained straight down the whole time we were up there. Well, these tires that I had on this car here, they were so wide, man, and the water was they hydroplaned easy. I'll put it that way. So we had to creep everywhere we went, man. Yeah, slick. I mean, like on off ramps, if you wasn't too careful, you goose it, man. You're gonna break them loose. You're gonna slide a little bit, And we were playing with it a little bit, and it wasn't really that dangerous. And there wasn't that many people out on the freeway. And let's back up. Before we made it to the city, we had to go pick up a sack, right? That was an ordeal in itself, man. This chick was on LSD or something, sitting in a parking lot, man, selling weed. And my buddy knew her. And he said, oh, there she is, man. Let me go over here. We can get us some weed, man. We pulled up, and this chick never moved. It looked like a mannequin sitting in this car. And they made the transaction. He leaned over, got what he needed, threw his money in the car, and she never moved. Sunglasses and everything, just staring straight. Jumped in. We took him and said, dude. He was, man, chick's all fried. Like, wow. But, yeah. We're up in the city, and we're early. Okay. Believe it or not, we're early. And we're blistered, man. So we stop and we get some beverages. We go to a park that's down there, or was down there. Man, this is way before cell phones, all this, okay, folks? We were down in a park here in this big city, right? And I kind of knew a little bit of it, but I didn't know. We went to where I knew, okay? And kind of by the zoo. I went there one time when I was a kid, so I knew how to get there. So it was a park down there by the zoo. And we got down in there, man, my tires were so freaking slick. We pulled off in some grass, man, and we got stuck. I mean, big time. Didn't even have to, it wasn't, I mean, it just, my tires sucked, right? and I was stuck. So we all had to bail out. And man, I had some big boys in my car. Okay, my brother and a couple other dudes, man. And one of them, man, he'd go 255, 300 on the hoof. Big boy, big German dude. And he'd get out and he'd push, man. We get rolling again. We got down out of there. Well, we got lost kind of. And we went to this kind of I don't know how to explain it, man. It's like where we were driving down there was 2 lanes on each side, but it was in a park area by a river and all this and that. Well, anyway, there's fancy houses, okay? All up and down this strip on this side. The traffic's going this way, right? We had to make a big U-turn to get back where we needed to be. Well, on this side of the road, all the fancy houses are over here. There's an opening out of nowhere, right there. And I go, man, I got to do that. I got to turn around and I could shoot across. I couldn't for traffic. Well, anyway, I shot in it, and it was a manicured lawn like a golf course, okay? And when we pulled in, you could see the road goes way in there, but there was a big old house. I mean, big, like, big house. And I'm like, oh. Anyway, we pulled up. In my car, for safety reasons, I didn't have my door locks didn't work and stuff like that. So I had the nut taken off, and I only had a steering wheel about that big. So if I got handcuffed, I could drive a car. No, I'm kidding. But I had a small steering wheel, right? The nut was gone, and I could pull the steering wheel off and hide it in my trunk, right? Nobody could steal my car. Well, when we pulled into that, and it usually stayed in there. When we pulled into that place, I kind of freaked out and goosed it. And in the driveway area, there was a big hump. And then I was trying to turn around. I didn't want to go down to the house or nothing. We were going to turn around right there by the big gate, by the rock gate. Anyway, I goosed it. The steering wheel come off. I got out in the middle of this guy's driveway, right? Donut. Whoa. We get stuck again. And I'm tearing this guy's lawn all to pieces. But they're 500 yards that way. So, by the time we get out, we push the car out. Then here comes a little golf cart. Man, get on the highway, we're gone. We pull up to the concert where the concert's at, right? It's right across the street there. We pull up there, we're in our car, my car, we're stopped. It's raining straight down. And we're the only car in the parking lot, right? And where we're at, I don't know really, I've been to a couple concerts there, right? I didn't scope the place out. I wasn't really familiar with that city that much. We're sitting across the way there, staring right across the road at where we need to be. We knew where we were at. Burning down, man, smoke. We only had our windows rolled down that much. We had tinted windows, super double tinted. I did it myself. With R-A-T-T, the band, Rat, R-A-T-T, and big pinstripe letters, man, on my windows, on both windows. And my car's painted all different colors, man. We're sitting there boiling out, and all of a sudden I see a cop car go, phew. Man, did you see that? Yeah, that's a cop, man. Man, that's weird. Phew, phew. 2 more cops. Man, somebody must be in distress. All of a sudden, pew, and one shoots out right there by us and pulls out and goes, pew. Look across the street. Man, it's the police station. No wonder no one in that parking lot. Man, we're sitting there getting by. We go to the concert. Everything's cool. Like I said, it's raining. We go outside, get in the car. Car's got a flat. Yeah, no cell phones, right? Car plugs. And cans of that stuff that goes, had 2 cans of that, man. Remember, these are L50s. One of them's flat on the ground, man. I found the hole, which I kind of knew where it was anyway. Plugged the living you-know-what out of it, aired it up with 2 cans, got it up off the ground, man. We got to a Quick Trip or whatever it was, man. Aired it the rest of the way up, get home. Well, yeah, like I said, it's raining straight down. Well, and we only crashed like twice. And, coming on off-ramps and getting on because of the wet pavement and the tires. Anyway, we made it home, right? We're taking a buddy to his house, man. He's like, man, you got to take me all the way. And we're, blitzed, high. And I'm sure, I don't know what they took, but a couple of them was acting like they were on mushrooms, man. They were spaced out, and we were doing hash in there. Somebody had it on the end of some hemostats, and we was sniffing it, and man, Molly Crew, dude. Motley Crue. Anyway, we're taking our buddy home, right? We pull down. He lives down at like a wooded area, and it goes down into just his mom and him, or his mom. He don't have a dad. His mom was renting that place. Just moved in. It was so cool, you know. Trailer house, man, brand new trailer house sitting down there. Dude, about halfway, I realized, man, and it's like I said, it's running straight in mud, fresh road, man. They just put this trailer in. About halfway, I noticed when I hit the brakes, nothing. Bam! Knocked it off the block. That's right. Hey, man, if you like these stories, please hit like and subscribe. I'll tell you another one. Smoke and join with me, man. Come back next time. Hey, remember, look up, not down. You're blessed. And remember, man, when you get a chance, always, baby, stay medicated and keep smoking.